Welcome to tonight's story. Let your thoughts quiet down. Let the day fall away, and allow yourself to drift with me to a quieter place and a quieter time. Tonight, we journey softly to the worn, sun-baked stones of ancient Rome, but not to the Senate, not to the legions, not to the Colosseum's roar. No. Tonight, we visit something simpler, something gentler. We'll spend the day with Lucius, a Roman baker, a man whose mornings begin long before the rest of the city awakens, and whose life is measured not in battles or scrolls, but in loaves of bread, warm from the fire. So, breathe in, let your body relax, let your eyes grow heavy, and allow this calm tale to guide you into sleep. The city sleeps still, wrapped in quiet. Only the stars speak, hanging low over tiled roofs and crooked chimneys. In a narrow street near the Suburra, a soft orange glow flickers behind a wooden door. Lucius is awake. Inside his small shop, the fire is alive. Barely just embers nestled in ash, like little suns waiting to rise. He moves quietly, his footsteps muffled by the stone floor. No words, only the quiet sounds of preparation. He adds olive wood to the oven. It hisses and sighs as flame curls upward, a familiar ritual. The oven has baked thousands of loaves and will bake thousands more. The flour comes next, a mix of spelt and barley, coarse but nourishing. Lucius grinds some of it himself with a simple mill. Today's batch is soft and golden in the bowl. He pours in water drawn yesterday, adds a pinch of salt and a splash of oil. Then he begins to knead. It's not hurried, it's not harsh. The dough pushes back gently, rising and folding in his hands like warm clay. The fire crackles softly. The wind outside hums faintly through the shutters, and the first birds begin to stir. The dough rests now, covered with linen, left to rise in its own time. Lucius steps back. He wipes flour from his hands and breathes in deeply. The scent of grain and wood smoke surrounds him. Each loaf will be stamped with his mark. A small bronze seal he presses gently into the top. This way, in the communal ovens, everyone will know which bread is his. The oven is ready. Lucius sweeps the inside with a wet cloth tied to a stick. A quiet motion. It cools the surface, just enough for baking. He slides the loaves in one by one, the paddles slipping under them like a cradle. The fire accepts them with soft sizzle. Soon, the smell begins to drift into the morning air. That warm, sweet scent of baking bread. Time passes slowly. The loaves rise. The crust browns. Outside, the city begins to stretch and yawn. Distant footsteps, a cart rattling over cobblestones. But in the bakery, all is calm. The bread is done. Lucius lifts each loaf out gently and places them on a red mat too cool. The crust is crisp, the inside soft and steaming. He sets a few loaves on the sill near the open window. Their scent carries out like an invitation. A knock on the door. The first customer, a servant, collecting bread for a family up the hill. She nods in thanks. No words needed. Others arrive too. An old man with a walking stick. Two small boys holding a woven basket. A mother and daughter. They come quietly, respectfully, and Lucius serves them all. There is no hurry, only rhythm. Later in the day, when the rush has passed, Lucius sits for a while, his back against the wall, a small cup of watered wine in his hand. The sounds of the city drift in faint, like echoes. Children laughing, a potter calling out his wares, a bell ringing far off. The sun hangs high, its light casting shadows through the shutters. Lucius prepares the next batch of dough. There's always more to make, but he enjoys this moment of peace. between labor and silence, between morning and evening. By late afternoon, the loaves are gone, and the fire is low. Lucius wipes the counters, stacks the molds, and folds his apron. He leans in the doorway, watching the light fade over the rooftops. A cat dozes on a barrel nearby. The air is warm and still. One final bell chimes as the sun dips away. Evening has come. Lucius steps inside, closes the shutters, and lets the silence return. The oven still glows, a soft orange heart in the dark. He'll let it smolder overnight. Tomorrow will come, and with it, more bread, more flour, more quiet hours before the city stirs. But for now, there is only peace, so let your own breath slow. Let the rhythm of Lucius's day become your own. Warm fire, steady hands, quiet streets, simple moments. Let go. You're safe here, and the story will wait until you wake. Good night. Sleep well.